This is a game podcast brought to you by Quest Unplayed with George, Anthony, Zach, and David.
Did you change Rishi? It looks different now.
Yeah, he did change it a little bit.
What? I don't even know. But welcome everyone to another episode of Quest Unplayed. Oh god.
The graphic artist dude not tell you. She's like, this looks much better.
I don't even know. I mean, I didn't change anything. I don't.
Oh,
sorry, I had coffee in my mustache.
Rishi was down this morning.
Oh, I think it's because of the fire, the fly, whatever. The server went down, right?
Hey, you want to know something else that I've noticed? And this first time I've seen it on my side. There's an on-air thing at the top of the screen. You guys see that?
No, that's a new update.
Ooh, Restream trying to get fancy. Still not buying it.
Well, still. I think.
Well, I already bought it, so I'm already subscribed to this, so you guys don't have to do anything.
I'm already boned, man.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing was like ChatGPT was down too, right?
Everything was down.
Oh my gosh.
It was.
We're showing our hacker abilities. We're losing
because games was released today too, so they couldn't be released because they were down.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be so frustrating.
Well, it's because we want you to see system.
Hey, Resident Evil Survival Tactics or whatever came out, so that's okay.
Yeah. Right? Yes, sure.
You haven't played the Resident Evil game? It's dope, man.
No, I have, but I don't. I don't anymore.
No, it's a new one.
Okay, I'll maybe give it a shot. But anyways, welcome everyone to Quest Unplayed. This is a podcast where three of us invite a guest and have fun together and talk about the game. And today's quest is joined by Anthony.
Hi everyone.
Zacchio.
Hello.
And we have another guest, Dave.
Heyo.
And if you're on Spotify, he has a gnarly beard.
It's so dope. Like
that's what I mean. Gnarly is a good thing where I come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gnarly in Australia. Yeah.
Awesome.
I love Australia. Never been there, but it looks great.
So before we start, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub, and a gaming companion app. You can sync your games, make your own game collections, connect with other gamers. It's a social network for video gamers. And basically do anything and everything about games.
All the game stuff.
Oh, yeah. And we have this
play game
sponsored video.
You can talk about the games you played on there, though. Now, if you put a game in the game, that'd be dope.
As for the game within the game, but then you have to say the turning point would be a game within the game within the game.
Inception. Where am I? They do game giveaways too. Game studios can also have their own little section on there as well, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Just saying. God, this coffee's too good. It keeps getting my mustache.
Oh, God.
It's so good. It's called, and this is the name of it, guys, but it's called Mexican chocolate. It's so good. If you're in Texas and you got an HEB, it's worth it. Sorry, I'll stop talking.
Hey, what does that mean? Yeah, up all night.
Coffee calms me down because I have the ADHD. You couldn't tell.
Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub.
That was him, by the way.
I actually couldn't tell.
He's got a he's saying at my house, voice of an angel.
I don't. Yeah, sure.
Hiding behind that green sheet.
One night I was having a hard time sleeping. He's like, "Hey, man, you want me sing you sleep?" And I was like, and it just felt like an angel's wings wrapped her wings around me and just was like, "Come with me." And I was like, "All right, that was awkward." All right, go ahead, sir. Yeah.
Too much information.
Yeah.
Is that the poster in the background? That's your studio name.
Yeah, Powerhoof. Yeah.
Powerhoof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How come you don't have do you have merch with that on there?
We do
Looks
have
a little scary, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do?
What do
You got
Yeah.
T-shirts? Where, my guy?
Store.powerwolf.com or something like that.
Can I get it off of your Steam site, or what do I got? Do I have to kill
No,
somebody?
yeah.
That's cool with me. I don't.
Website.
No. Okay.
If you share the link with me, I'll put it in the description of this podcast.
I'm getting
so
that.
people.
Easy.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'd
people.
wear so many more indie studio shirts if I could get them. You know.
Yeah, 'cause
I
I
have
think.
the problem where like all my clothes are just like merch clothes from myself and like other devs and stuff, and so I just don't have any nice clothes anymore.
I mean, those are nice
All
clothes. What are you
full of
talking
clothes.
about?
All, like,
Well, I
merch.
feel like to me, like I grew up in the punk rock era, kind of a little bit still punk rock. So to me, it's kind of cool to have something where people are like, "Oh, what is Powerhoof?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"This is a sick band, bro." No,
Yeah, people think it's a band. That's good. I like that about
no, I'd be like, "It's a studio, man. I played their game. It's dope." Actually, got to finish it still. I made my own merch the other day with a Cricut. Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. Spray paint. Don't worry about it. Hit me up if you want. You got to pay shipping. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's just super excited to see you, Dave. Oh, Zach is so excited.
I actually had a report I had to get done today, and I literally did it in one day. And it's one of these last year reports. And once I got it done, I was like, I almost, out of celebration, not rage, just wanted to take my keyboard and flip it down the hallway and just be like, I'm out, give them the things, just roll out. But I skipped out of that building.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
But I did miss PT for it, which kind of made me grumpy. But beyond that, we're fine.
Awesome. Can you sorry, Dave. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your studio and the game?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So Powerhoof is just me and a friend. We sort of started it 10 years ago, a bit over 10 years ago now. And we made a game called Crawl back then, which is like a little local multiplayer, very arcadey kind of couch co-op kind of competitive game. And I've done lots of little game jams and little games as well. But a few months ago released The Drifter, which is a point and click adventure, kind of fast paced take on that sort of genre. But yeah, like I've been making games for about 20 years now.
Wow.
I started with the kind of point and click stuff.
I can tell.
Very hobbyist kind of stuff. And then moved through some like crappy games companies in Melbourne. There was bits which were good. There was one period which was cool. I was working at this little, like a smaller studio where we got to do kind of more indie stuff when the iPhone kind of was new, but then it got bought out by EA and became just like microtransactions and like shilling and all that stuff. Yeah, it wasn't so fun anymore. So that's when we quit and started the whole thing.
100%.
Did doing the indie stuff, and yeah, we've been pretty lucky to kind of be able to be self-sustainable and stuff. Partly because we never wanted to get some success and then just grow really big. We wanted to just, the main thing for us is just being able to keep making games because that's what we like to do. Don't want to just be managing people. And so essentially you were like, this isn't fun anymore. I'm gonna go do something fun. Yeah, exactly. And I think it was, like early 30s. I was like, okay, if I don't do this now, I'm gonna have a mortgage and I'm gonna have a kid and all that stuff. Which
the worst. Am I right?
It'll be too late to like quit and not have income for a while. So it was the right time as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna go do this fun stuff, and they're like, you have bills. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah. It always happens.
So,
I know it's the
we've
worst.
been working full time, so I sort of had some savings to burn through the first like year and a half. And then we got a little bit of funding which helped, and then pretty lucky.
I want to get into so many questions, but I'm gonna wait. I'm salivating.
Good.
Cool. Yeah. We'll dig a little bit deeper into some deeper stuff about Dave's in studio and the game. But before we actually do that, we have a new live event that's going on Minimap. So we kind of decided that Dave might give it a shot. We have something called the Player Made a Game Awards, where you get to curate your own game awards and select a game and give it whatever award you would like to.
Let me guess, Anthony's was all like Ghost of Tsushima, like every single one of them, or something like that. Come on, man.
Yeah. So
what's yours, Anthony?
Not really.
Are you my friend on Minimap, Anthony? Because you're my friend in real life, so I hope you are. I'm gonna go look right now. You better be.
Okay, thank you. But David, do you have any games that you want to give the awards to this year? It doesn't have to be like good one or bad one. You can just give it whatever.
All right. So I got to come up with a name and then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking through my Steam backlog from this year.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good start.
So the award for where am I? The award for game that made me feel really dumb and rage quit.
Feel really dumb. Oh, dumb and rage quit.
I can't.
That goes to
2
Blueprints.
Blueprints.
Which one?
The Blueprints.
Oh,
Dude, Blueprints is I heard.
Game, but I felt so dumb playing.
I heard like
I haven't seen it.
I felt dumb also. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
What kind of game is it?
because I heard so many good things about it. It's kind of like a escape type of a game, right? Puzzle escape type of a game.
That's why I didn't do it.
And I think one of our writers, Tyler, he actually said that he was ready to do this. Like he had to actually have like a separate piece of paper and pencil ready in order for him to like write down everything and remember and like take notes so that he can solve the puzzles.
So
That's kind of cool
though.
though.
Keep some screenshots because I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is important. But
Yeah.
And then I just ended up not getting anywhere for ages, and then like, I'm done feeling dumb for so long, so I gave up.
You know what's sad is I felt dumb playing your game sometimes, so I guess we're even.
My Blueprints.
So I guess we give it like a blue colors because it's Blueprints. I don't know.
Okay, congratulations.
Drifter can get runner-up.
All right, so the first award of game that made me feel really dumb and rage quit goes to Blueprints. Do you have any other game that you want to give the award to? You can make up to 9 games if you want to.
Oh my god, okay.
You don't have to do all 9.
Most likely to make me want to play with clay and paints.
Want to play with clay and paint?
Yeah.
Goes to
Machina. I think it's SH.
Oh,
MASH.
MAC,
Yeah,
right?
there you go. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Machima.
Okay.
what is that?
What game is this?
So it's
Want
all
to
made
play
with
with
like
clay
little
and
clay
paints?
models, and then they're scanned and stuff. But there was also it comes with a little documentary from the creator, and it just shows him like playing with all these little models and making these little guys, and like it was just like, oh man, I want to get out, like get some like air dry clay stuff and start making stuff. It was very cool.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
What else we got?
I don't know. Like give it like.
And can we all do that at the same time? Oh.
Hey.
Okay, the Dave will remember this award.
Dave will remember this.
Goes to
remember this. Okay.
Goes to Dispatch.
Dispatch. I heard good things about this one too.
Oh, and
I haven't finished it, so no spoilers. But
I gotta get on that game, dude.
Right on the last couple of chapters. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's very much that old Telltale style of game.
Yeah, I used to
It hasn't
love
innovated on that front, but it's like it's very cool.
Yeah, ever since I loved all the Walking Dead series. Like I had to play them, and I remember they came out at $5 a piece, and I would just wait for it to come out, like take my money. And then when they made Wolf Among Us, so good.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna make a second run to that.
I played I really love both of them, and I think I tried a couple of others, but I didn't. I kind of fell away from that style of game, and then Dispatch really hooked me again. It's still very interesting that like. I think for me, it's interesting that QuickTime events are still such a big part of those sort of games where it's such a weird mechanic to just like showing this cool cinematic, and then it's just like, oh, by the way, you're playing a game. Here, look at this controller, try and work out which buttons.
You're like, get the buttons. You know what? Too, I used to love at the end of Telltale, and why I wanted to play it the minute it came out because I wanted to see how how I ranked with everybody else's decisions. Like, was I part of the majority, the minority? Like, I can't. I think it was Wolf Among Us when you fight Grindel, and I ripped his arm off and beat him with it. And it was like, you were 14% of the people chose. I was like, Grindel is mean though. He's such a jerk.
Someone else jump on the phone while I look for other stuff I played this year that actually came out this year.
I'm doing mine right now while you're doing yours, my friend. So,
do you have any other? I mean, we can add. I mean, if you guys want to put add yours too, Anthony and Zach, we can put it up here too.
I'm doing mine on mini apps, sir.
Most cigarettes fried in a frying pan. Oh wait, did that come out this year?
What?
What game is that?
Game name?
Are,
Most cigarettes in a frying pan?
are we okay right now? What's happening?
Which cigarette? No.
Did these have to come out this year?
No,
Right?
no, it was last year. Don't worry. Man, how's that last year? Don't worry.
It doesn't have to be a game that came out this year, I think.
All right.
Let's see, I'm gonna put Drifter on mine.
I don't think anything's eclipsed it this year.
Put Drifter on yours because you made it. I'm putting Drifter on mine for you.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done my own game. That's
What do we call this? The name of the award for the Drifter.
best game of all time. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, why
yes.
did it came up with a weird spaceship? That's not the one I wanted. Ugh.
Best game of all time. Yeah. And then the color
Oh,
kind of
it's
goes with it, too.
The Drifter. That's why. The Drifter. I keep getting that messed up.
Awesome. Yay. Anything else you want to add? Dave or Anthony or Zach?
Ooh. Well, I'm doing mine, but I'll tell you two of them I'm putting on mine, which you already know one of them. You can probably
I know.
keep driving.
Keep driving, yep. I know you're going to say that. Keep driving.
And Muffles Life Sentence.
Yes, those are two are really good games. Have you played Keep Driving or Muffles Life Sentence, Dave?
No.
Okay.
Keep driving.
You will love them, and they're cheap because they're indie. Keep Driving was made in.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, Keep Driving's made in. I think made in Switzerland or something like that.
Oh no, I have played Keep Driving. Yeah, I just forgot the name.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I only played the demo. Man, that's so good though. I love it. Yeah, absolutely.
And I loved it. I literally played it like religiously, like your game that, and then Muffles Life Sentence is another one that's just really like.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
It's you. I don't know. I think you would like it.
The dev actually came to our podcast.
Yeah, we had him too. It's all like I just kind of don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like Telltale's 2. I mean, you do stuff in the game, but he actually gets the first chapters free. Like, so the first part of the game is free, and then he charges $5 for each thing after that. So it's actually really, I don't know, genius. I think because
Yeah.
I love it. It's basically about a convict who you go to this prison where in the prison whatever you did before you came in, they like do to you before you go in. So like there's people with like weird stuff going on. And so when he goes to prison, his whole face is completely skinned and he can't talk. That's why his name's Muffles. And he has to kill people and put their faces on, or they have to die. He doesn't necessarily have to kill them to use their abilities and then also talk. And then inside of his head, all these people live inside of his head, and he has to go talk to him to get stuff. It's crazy, but it's super fun.
Yeah,
like you would think it's like it sounds morbid. Like you'll go up to somebody in a quest, will be like, talk to so and so, and it won't tell you who to talk with it, but you'll walk up with Muffles, and it'll be like, so what are you doing here? And you'll be like, brr, 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 brr. And they're like, what are you saying? And then you have to put a face on to talk to them because they can't, because your mouth is so shut. It's nuts. All right, please keep going.
We need the names for those awards though. Like Volvo of the Year. Keep driving.
Which one? Which one?
Volvo of the Year.
Volvo of the Year?
I like that actually.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if I was supposed to be picking like serious names for these awards, but
No, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to. I guess since this is Dave's award, we can just add all the games for Dave.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Do you have anything else, or we can just stop here, or?
I don't think you have to keep adding.
Yeah, you don't have to keep adding. I mean, this is fine.
Now we're just jacking your list up. I just hijacked your list. You're
Like one of them.
yeah. No, they're good. I wish this would. I'll grab it. Yeah, for sure. That looks good to me. Yeah. I mean, I can keep going, but
Okay. Edit your game.
I mean, we won't stop you. Can't stop, won't stop. You know.
Ta-da! There you go. You have this image.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
So you can save it. I'll send it to you on Discord later. You have this here.
He's so good about that. He's so good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for those who kind of missed it, game that made Dave feel really dumb and rage quit is Blueprints. The award for want to play with clay and paint is Machina, and Dave will remember this award goes to Dispatch, and best game of all time obviously goes to The Drifter. And Volvo of the Year, Keep Driving. This is kind of like half and half from Zach and Dave.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you for doing this, David. It was super fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Yo. And do you also keep up with the Game Awards, the Game of the Year stuff, Dave, or no? It's not too much.
Yeah. I find it like I watch it and stuff, but
You
yeah,
watch it? You watch
I
it
find
stuff?
it very strange. The Game Awards, like it's a very strange. It feels like a very different part of the game dev scene to sort of the indie stuff that I'm more involved with, because it's just so like bombastic and like over the top, and like it's so much like trailer like and people selling like or people spending heaps of money on their like PR department to like get into the Game Awards and stuff like that. So it's
Really?
Yeah, like I remember, it's like $200K to get a small like slot for a trailer or something like that to be shown during it and things like that. So it's a very big money marketing kind of thing.
Yeah, it is.
Very different scale than the indie stuff.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought.
Cool, yeah.
Back in the day, you would just get like nominated, and they're like.
Yeah, well, not yeah. The Game Awards is it's kind of a mix, I guess.
It's like
but yeah.
for us, it'd be like the Super Bowl.
Like I don't actually know how the judging works for that. The Game Awards,
so that's kind of funny because we also have our own Game of the Year award. If you want to actually put in your idea for this, we have
that's a golden cat.
We have 27 nominees for this.
Yeah.
Why is it so hot in my house?
Do you think Claire Obscura is gonna win it? The actual one?
You think Expedition 33?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's got a lot of love. It's a game I thought was weird that you had on there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not a good game, but I didn't know people played it like that. Is Abiotic Factor because I played a shite ton of Abiotic Factor.
Abiotic Factor got really big this year. The 1.0 release.
Yeah, because I remember I've been playing that since it came out, and I was like, wow, this is super dope game. But then when I saw it on there, I was like, I didn't think anybody else. I mean, I knew it was decent. I didn't know it would be on the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It blew the internet.
It blew up the internet. Yeah, I'm not gonna find out what's going on with my. Maybe it's that coffee, but I think my heater's not, or my thing's not working.
But yeah. So if you are interested, actually, everyone just go vote for Minimap Game of the Year as well because we also have that going on. Yeah.
And download and do your games.
Yeah, the player made game award as well. Those are fun. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this, Dave.
Dave, you're dope.
Dave is dope. Really, really dope. So I think it is time for us to jump into the companion waypoint. We've already met Dave, but we're gonna meet you again, Dave.
We're gonna meet the hell out of Dave.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. But before that, let's watch the trailer together. Ba-bum.
Watching the trailer together.
I know what you're planning.
He knows what his plan is.
I'm not gonna let you do it.
I wouldn't either.
Security, he's back again. If you have something to say, you'd better make it quick.
Seen any strange men in all black tactical gear, night vision goggles?
Every night, baby.
I have not.
They're
Oh,
working for
Jesus.
Trinity Biotech, abducting people.
You have a very active imagination.
Wait, whose voice is this?
Welcome to the lab.
You can ask that after.
The very thing we're all here for. Mr. Carter and his ability to go
Oh.
back in time. To change things.
Luke, you can't keep running from the past.
You don't have to do this.
Mr. Carter will trigger the phase.
Ooh.
You will merely be along for the ride.
That detective's
You
useless,
should
by the
not
way.
dally.
Oh my god.
Make your decision.
Hey! We need help in here!
I hate those flies. God. You put it on GOG? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Lots of people always ask if you to put it on GOG if you don't as well. You don't get a heap. You don't get a heap.
GOG
for
has
it,
a
but
lot-
it's nice to do.
I think GOG's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so too.
And it's fun to say. I got it off GOG. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Some people even don't even know what GOG is. So.
Some people ain't cool, man.
So I think Zach probably has like millions of questions for you because he played a ton of your game and even streamed it. I know I've watched some of it, and I asked him like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, this is dope. game, and I was like, okay, cool.
That's almost how I said it. Pretty close, yeah, pretty close.
I mean, go to Juan and tell you how excited
I
you
mean,
were.
it's pretty close. I mean, I actually streamed. I don't know. You would. I think I made like. I think I streamed. I still got to finish it though. I think I streamed it like 6 or 7 times. Made a shite ton of shorts. So it's like, you would really have to scrub some VODs, my guy. Trust me, I edited him. So I'm like, why don't I get Opus clips? No, Jesus God, no. No, yeah. So I mean, I guess the already question I already know is you're from Australia, evidently.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I picked up on it. Who did the voice for the game?
Yeah, so it's a friend of ours that he's a 3D artist actually. We worked together for just a couple of companies and stuff, similar to my business partner Barney. We sort of he did 3D art stuff, but then we did some game jams, and he wanted to just. We were all kind of doing voices, but he really got into doing the voices. I think he did a bit of drama when he was a kid and stuff.
Oh wow!
And then
he was all about it, huh?
Like a side hustle for him, and he kind of does more and more voices. He's been doing more and more. But
that's dope.
When I was wanting to do a bigger adventure game, it was like having him as the main character was always going to be like the idea. So it was kind of led the character was kind of almost something I was thinking of things that would suit his style of voice and stuff like that. So it kind of went together right from the start.
It wasn't like, hey man, do you want to do the voice for it? And he goes, fine, if you really want me to.
It was funny recording with him compared to other voice actors because he was just sort of finding like a couple of hours between like meetings at his normal job and stuff. Like, it's like I have this bit of time, but then like, oh no, school's finished, and now like there's all this like traffic outside my house, so it's like I gotta wait till like the cars go away. And
like he was legit like.
So it's like so it's like squeezing lots of little a few hours here and there to record it.
I mean, I didn't hear no traffic when he was talking, so
we avoided that stuff. We recorded over like a year and a half, I think. Like so, it was like.
Oh my God. Wow.
Whereas then all the other voice acting was done in like 1 month because it was smaller roles, but like a few hour sessions each. So yeah, that was all very. It was an intense month for me, like directing all the voice acting stuff, as opposed to the very laid back. I know voice acting sessions with Adrian were very much like this. Like we just chat for a while, and then we'd be like, "Oh yeah, we should be reading the script." And like,
hey man, you see that new thing? Hey guy, you want to do one line real quick? Yeah, I'm on it.
it's kind of like our podcast, right? We talk about other stuff real quick, and then I forgot this was.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's like so fun. Yeah.
I take all the blame. That's okay.
No.
Mostly,
not all the blame, like 95%.
90. I think I'd be more comfortable with like 93, but we'll go 95.
Okay.
97.
Okay.
97. Come on, man.
97 because there are 4 of us, so like each of us gets 1%, and then you get the rest of it.
Don't do math. Don't do math. No.
I'm Asian. What do you expect?
I'm not saying nothing. I've seen the TikToks. I'm gonna be really quiet. No, I'm just messing with you. Hey, that's a good superpower to have. If anybody was like, "Oh, you know how to do math," I'd be like, "Okay, yeah, I do." So I don't know. I didn't see your other game, but was Pixels kind of the easiest choice, or is that what you wanted to go with?
That's what we wanted to go with. So our first game was very pixely as well, and then we did a high-res game, like more sort of cartoony graphics. But so we've kind of always done a mix. And Barney's more the artist side. He came from doing 3D art stuff too. So we were doing that in game studios. But we kind of just like how video gamey pixel art stuff feels. Like it's instantly kind of, I don't know. It's the stuff we like. It makes us like feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside, So it's also a medium. Like I really love doing pixel art myself, even though Barney did most of that for this game, and a couple of other pixel artists helped as well. It's just something we really like the vibes of,
Yeah. I know that if like for me when I just mess around because I like to mess around with stuff like that. Sometimes doing pixel art to me feels more like putting a puzzle together than drawing because you're just like
definitely especially the faces are really interesting because like you change one pixel and the whole expression is completely different, and like you want something in between those two places, and it's like so hard to find how to arrange the few pixels you've got to like
just a couple pixels of the mouse open. Mouths
Exactly,
closed,
yeah.
mouths
Yeah.
open. But your guys' art, I'm like, to be honest with you, the dark colors and everything, the pixels art is really well done.
Yeah.
Like it's, I mean, it looks like, what was it? Is 16-bit or 32?
Yeah, well, it's full. There's like we unlimited colors, but we try to make it feel like it's that sort of low color palette vibe that you had with older games, especially kind of something we liked with the really old games that are like 16 colors and that's all you get. It forced the artists to like make these really weird color choices. Like they needed a darker purple, but there wasn't one, so they just go for a dark green, and so you get these weird colors like clashing next to each other, but they're really like vibrant and punchy, and that's kind of attention grabbing, which I think like was what we kind of liked about what we're trying to kind of capture, I guess, in this game. Try and make it all very high contrast and attention grabbing. I think
I think the color choices that you guys have made kind of really set up the vibe of the game. I think because like just looking at the trailers and I've watched Zach play some of the games as well, so like I kind of realize the vibe is really very suiting with the game and the color. So I thought it was
I think
cool.
like that high contrast, it kind of gives that like losing can't think of words.
I mean,
we understand. Yeah, we totally get it.
Even though it's pixels, you could definitely feel the griminess of it. So you have some very interesting characters in this game. Was any of those inspired by real life people, or was that just who came up with that story and like who what I mean?
Yeah, I did all the writing stuff.
Wow.
I mean that I definitely lean on like character traits from people I've met or knew or talked to, or a conversation I've had with someone, because I feel like that just makes it easier to kind of write a character or write their dialogue when you have just some like interesting element to them that kind of is you can personally relate to. So they're not really based on a person, but they're definitely based on like
instances.
Like elements of different people like mashed together. I know, and also just made up stuff, obviously, and characters from fiction that I know maybe or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to incorporate just like little elements of like, I met this guy and I was talking to him for a while, and he was really interesting talking about this like thing, and then like you're like, maybe I can like use a bit of that conversation and sort of add some reality to some of the conversations you have with people. So it's not just all video gamey dialogue. It like feels like it's grounded in reality in some way.
That's super dope.
Yeah, I think that's why even if you're like developer, like an indie dev, whatever, you still have to like go meet with people and mingle with others so that you get like inspiration and you kind of get the idea of like, maybe I should use this instance or this person's characteristic into implement it into like one certain character and stuff.
I think it's a mistake to have your main influences be other video games. Like obviously there's always that's gonna naturally be part of it. It's like because you're usually making a game in a genre, which is there's a lot of other games in that genre.
Right.
You don't want to be blind to that because you'll just make the same mistakes. But yeah, in terms of the actual influences, I think film and for this game it was definitely like 70s, 80s like genre movie and B movies and thriller novels, like reading a lot of that stuff because that's where you can get something a bit more unique as opposed to just looking at other sort of horror games and then copying them. But also just like life experiences and going out and doing stuff and like all that stuff. It's nice being a game dev and having like being able to get something out of random experiences and being like, I should go and do this weird thing like on a holiday or something, because if nothing else it might be like something that's I can use in a game.
No, definitely. I think one thing too is I really appreciate a game that has a really good story, and you could tell that this game has a lot of challenging moments. Just like you said, it's not completely a click. I would say it's not a complete click and play because you could do more, but it definitely has an element to it where there's a lot of puzzle solving, but you want to solve the puzzles so that you could get more story because you get so invested in the story. You know what I mean? You're like, some games I'm just like, screw it, I don't want to do it anymore because this is too hard. And I'll put the controller down, but I'm like, I got to find out what happens to this guy. So it's like, all right, I guess I'll figure it out. So I don't know how many times I fell out of that window and onto that trash can. I was like, I hate my son so much right now. This kid, I tell you. But yeah, no, it's definitely. I thought it was pretty cool. And your protagonist is a bit of a train jumper, a little bit of a hobo. Yeah,
Mhm.
hobo. By the way, the
Chill
B
drifter.
guys. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a B.
So I mean, I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I liked having like it felt like the sort of gritty protagonist thing, and I guess like it was an older protagonist as well.
Yeah.
Well, at least at the time for me, it felt older, and now like in my head, like it took me 6 years to finish the game, and so like now I'm older than he was in my original idea.
How many years?
Yeah, 6 years since I very first.
Oh
started.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a long slog. Yeah. Yeah, the
I
first
don't
few
know.
years was just me like pre-production, like writing it, and like Scrappy like did sort of sketches and put that in game myself, and then the last few years like full production really. Yeah,
Wow. That's actually pretty cool.
Have you played a lot of point and click games, Anthony, or are you not a big fan of it? Or I don't know, you don't like just play too much?
Point and click games are fun to play
Mm-hmm.
because like Zach was saying, you're there for the story. You're listening to the story and the characters. You're not there just to, I guess, like on other games, like trying to finish the game as quick as you can, or
And that
uh,
headset.
and then just like or grind like crazy levels and try to like do the same thing over and over.
Yep.
But point and click is like more like a journey in a way.
Yeah,
The
I
choices
agree.
you make are always different. You never know what the choices will happen.
Yeah.
I agree with Anthony. Like, I think too, when it comes to the point and click games, one thing that reminds me a lot of, and I'm kind of dating myself a little bit here, but there used to be these books we used to read when I was a kid called Choose Your Own Adventures. And you go to this page and this page happens. And so it's kind of the same sense with like we were talking about Dispatch and Telltale, right? When you're doing the story stuff, it's I think it's unique because not a lot of, I feel like a lot of games kind of try to bend more towards the gameplay. But the gameplay, when it's implemented into some like really fun storytelling, is you can become invested in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many times or how there's a lot of games I played that just I forget about after a while, but I'll never forget about Telltale's Walking Dead. Like some of the most, like one of the first times I ever played a game and I like actually felt a little bit of water come out of one of my tear ducts.
Yeah.
One of my sweat glands in my eye, because I don't cry. But like a little bit of sweat was coming out of my eyeball, and I was like, "What is that?" But it's kind of cool too because you think about the real challenge in the game is making the choice, and that's fun when you're like, "Oh man, what should I do? Should I go this way?" And if you're streaming it, sometimes somebody will be like, "Hey, do this," and you're like, "Okay," and you do it. And it's like, I shouldn't have listened to that kid.
I think that's what I feel like that's the real interaction in those games, and that's like what makes them so immersive. And I think some people don't really understand that, and they're like, "Why don't you just watch a movie?" But like, there's something about having to put yourself in the character's shoes and think about what decision they'd make, even if it's just a dialogue choice. And that really, for me, that makes it so much more immersive. I really like that.
I mean,
it makes us
and
more human
sorry.
in a way.
Yeah, I was just say, and like you said, some people are like, "Why don't you just watch a movie?" But in the movie, that already what's going to happen has already been scripted. You're scripting it, kind of. I mean, more like your game. There's definitely places where you have to do exactly something, or you're not gonna proceed forward. But like in most games, you're like, "All right, you could do this, or you could do that," and you choose it.
Well, also in most games, you also know that what's going to happen is going to happen. When it comes to point and click games, you don't know what the outcome will be.
Yeah.
It's choice matters, right?
Yeah, there's a systemic kind of approach to game design where you build these systems and you teach players the rules for these systems, and players know, if I like pull this lever, this exact thing always happens. Whereas point and clicks and a lot of story like narrative forward games, you don't always know that. It's in the kind of designer's toolkit to like be able to decide what happens when they pull a particular lever, and it's usually like a completely unique thing that happens. And so it's always discovering the story is like part of the way you play those games. It's quite interesting.
I think that's super cool too. Like with your game, like we were talking about like the trash can part, like, I don't want to ruin it. Sorry, I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but there's definitely things you could do that if you do this thing, you'll survive if you do it before that. You know what I mean? So it's like, why didn't I just do that first? And then you just are like, you know what I mean? So I really do appreciate about the game. I was just like, I'm so stupid. And then you go back. You know what I mean?
I think one thing I found with the reception to game and stuff like that was because I try not to treat puzzles as like too much of an obstacle. I didn't really want people to be getting stuck, but definitely the places where people got stuck the most are where like it's a really tense scene, and that's something that was kind of something I was trying to do that was a bit, I guess, more innovative in that genre, because it's usually a slower paced genre traditionally, like walking around and like no sort of tension or anything. But yeah, I was trying to bring all this tension and drama and make it feel like, oh, you're on the edge of your seat and you're trying to work out what to do. But yeah, definitely I notice when people are in the like really tense situations where it feels like they're going to run out of time, even if they're not. It's really hard for people to slow down and think, what should my next step be? I'll think about this.
I like that though. I honestly like it.
You know, so people get really like, people are like, I can't figure this out. Whereas they had no trouble with the other parts. So it was less trouble. It's interesting.
I know that I got aggravated, but once I figured out, I actually felt really good about myself. I'm like, that's right. Who did it? Yeah. I did it. Who did it? And it's like, God. Or you're just like, thank God. If I had to talk to this person, because there's some really mean people in this game. They're like, what? I'm like, I'm a hobo. I just want somewhere to Jesus. I'm leaving. Like, so
I have a quick question. So I think do you think it's creating, like, you know, when you're creating your game, it was kind of like directing or a film almost, like, because you have like a story there, and then you're basically like kind of like shooting each scene, but like you're actually creating it, implementing into a game, like for each scene or, you know, choices. I think does that feel?
That's like, it's kind of what made me very excited to start making games myself, and that was like 20 years ago. I found this like little program called Adventure Game Studio. Like at that, I think originally worked in DOS and stuff as well. And I was like, because I always liked point and click adventures, and then I was just looking around. There wasn't really any being made in the early 2000s, not many. But then there's all these free ones like I saw popping up, and yeah, found this tool people were using to make their own, and I tried it out just by sticking some like crappy digital camera photos from like first gen digital camera of like my backyard, and my took some photos of myself so I could like walk around in it, and stuck that in, and it's like, oh, I can like make myself walk to the left and then say something, and then walk over here and do this other thing, and it was exactly that. It was like I got to do sort of art and writing and game design and a bit of coding, and so it's like all these little elements, and it comes together, and it felt like I'm directing like a little sort of play or something that's like in my computer, and that was really kind of magic to me, and that's kind of what made me want to keep doing that just as a hobby. Back then there wasn't really the whole indie thing, so I didn't ever imagine that I could do that, like do it in that way and make money from it, you know. But I love that as a hobby, and then sort of tried to concentrate on more like programming stuff to try and get into the games industry, and that sort of was my path, kind of, really. But yeah, it was exactly that, like that feeling that you're kind of directing this little play. That was like what I really loved about it.
Did you ever play? There was browser games back in the day, and they were just really silly. Did you ever play the ones where like it was just cartoons, and then goofy stuff would happen, like the fish would eat the guy's finger and stuff like that? I was like, when I was a kid, I was fascinated by him. I was like, the guy's like, oh, like,
that was the Flash side of the Flash game stuff. Was
Flash games,
like a lot of people got
that's it
through the games industry that way, through like using Flash and stuff and making games with that. For me, it was this Adventure Game Studio tool. So it's finding those little tools are pretty cool. Like.
That's all. Because I also remember when I was very, very young, we would like secretly play those Flash games behind the backs of the teachers. We have like computers, you know, like we're pretending like we're practicing like typings and stuff, and then when she like turns around like, oh yeah,
look at this one I found.
Yeah. There's like Pikachu volleyball or something, and there's like killing Pikachu. Like there are a lot of like Pokemon related stuff. I think because it was the era of like where Pokemon's kind of first started, like in the 1990s and stuff.
I just remember the ones I played. Everything, the guy whoever drew the characters drew them like really goofy. They had round heads and their eyeballs be like over here and stuff. And they're like and they're like, but it was a lot of fun. So I have to ask too. And I'm going to tell you that detective pisses me off.
Okay,
it'd be like a side quest. Go tell
the like, he doesn't do anything. He just stands
there. I like his personality, but it's like, hey, go tell the detective. And I walked up. I'm like, hey, this is happening. He's like, yeah, that sounds right. You're like,
Yeah.
thanks for nothing. He's like, yeah, man.
I definitely
good
struggle with
find.
that from the writing perspective, because obviously you want the player to have the agency. You want the player to be solving the mystery and not just give it to palm it off to some other detective guy. But yeah, I was like, oh man, I've got to think of reasons for him not to help you out. It's like, oh, if I go through my channels, they'll know about what's going on, and all like, that's work. You do it.
That's
and,
the part I'm talking about right there. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Go back and tell us. So I think his name's Detective Lee or whatever, and you go and you're like, hey man, this is going on. He's like, yeah, that sounds right. And you're like, I just drove across town to tell you that, man. I'm a hobo. You know how much resources that took? Jesus. I just know that I loved it. I thought it was funny just because you put it in there and you're just like, you go up there, and then like of course the grumpy old grave guy. Yeah. And you're like, this guy's a dick, man. He's like blowing leaves on you. You're like, what the hell's wrong? He's like, get away from me, homeless boy. You're like, oh, stop. But no, yeah, I had to mention the detective because I was like, this guy.
It was definitely something it was a struggle to try and be like, oh, how do I get come up with excuses for him not to just go and do it? It's like, oh, you just sit down and wait.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess if you think about it, how many I'm pretty deep in. I think how much of the game I can't even see on here. I got a pretty good chunk of it done, and I still have a little bit more. How many characters do you think you actually put into that game?
Oh, I don't know. It was a bit. I think it was less than 20, and probably only I think there was 12 main spoken roles. Oh, that's maybe no. It was probably closer to 20. Yeah. And then I tried to have most of the characters not just be someone you just walk up to in one scene and they say, and you're like, oh, nice screwdriver. And they're like, oh, yes, thank you. I'm very proud of it. But I'm so hungry. I wish I had a sandwich. And then you just go and get them a sandwich. And they give you the screwdriver. That's the whole thing.
And they give you the screwdriver?
It's the kind of standard adventure thing. Exactly, yeah. So I tried to make them all feel like they're kind of more part of the story or something. Not all of them, but you go and sort of, they kind of incorporate it a bit more, or they come up in multiple times and that kind of thing. So yeah, the caretaker was one which was more just he's there as a bit of a guy to be in your way, and then also make you hate him so that you don't feel bad smashing his stuff. Basically,
good job, because I was like, this guy's overly mean for no reason.
Yeah, I don't. It's a pet peeve of mine where point and clicks the characters are meant to be there's this famous one, Mystery of the Druids, famous bit in it where you're a police officer, you're like a detective, and you just steal shit from people and. You just steal stuff from it's really I don't know, it's funny.
You're like, this is mine now.
You steal something. I can't remember what it was. You steal something from a homeless guy, and it's just what a. But it's just it's a point and click adventure. That's morally fine. And so it's no, I want to do this. I want to at least. You got to have a reason to be wrecking someone, ruining someone's day or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, because. I'm pretty sure you wrote him for a reason this way, but the main character in the game it's kind of a pretty peaceful guy, honestly.
Yeah.
He's very big into
kind of. Yeah, exactly. He sees the best in people unless they're jerks, and then he's just grumpy.
But even when they're jerks, he's pretty nice about it. He's like, "Yeah, well, this guy's a jerk," and then he leaves, and they're like. Wow, that's a lot better than I would have handled it. He's
he's not so hot tempered, but he's a bit of a grump, but I didn't want him to be I didn't want him to be a jerk. I wanted him to feel like if he has to do something morally questionable, he feels bad about it unless
yeah.
There's a bit where you do take something from another homeless guy, and he's sad about it, and I made it so that you have to return it later. It's interesting because a lot of people got stuck there. I actually ended up adding a thing later, so it made it more obvious that you have to do it, because a lot of it was 50-50. Most people would be like, oh, of course I want to return that, and they'll go back and return it straight away. And other people are like, no, I'm playing an adventure game, it's mine now, I don't want to give it back.
No, yeah. I actually did.
Getting stuck.
You did a good job, because I actually did feel bad. I'm like, I gotta give it. I was like, no, I want to take this guy's only thing, and then you end up giving it back to him, and you're like, here you go, buddy. It makes
I like that people get stuck because they were mean to someone. It's like,
just like, this is mine. You're like, that's what you get. That's what you get.
You can only beat the game if you're a nice person.
So, I mean, and I'm looking at your Steam. I mean, you have overwhelmingly positive within the last month, 207 and 1,956. So, you feel like this has been, a pretty good project because you spent a good amount of time on it, and you're pretty. How do you feel about it?
Yeah,
the
really
success
happy.
of it.
The launch is really strong. It's definitely not a game I intend to spend so long on, especially like the point and click genre is pretty like, it feels like there's kind of a ceiling of what you can break through. It's not like a platformer where mostly people don't make much money, or if any, but if you can like break through, the sky's the limit. With the point and click thing, there is definitely feels like there is a sort of a limit, and that's kind of, I think we have broken through that a bit, that barrier which seemed to be there. So it's, we're happy with, like, we'll make profit on it, like healthy profit. So
that's good to hear.
Making games,
I mean,
it helps that we keep the team really tight and small, so that we're not paying like for a giant office.
That's all you can pay for
the whole time. So it's like half of that was just me working on it, basically, which is a lot cheaper than 5 people. But it's still expensive making games and all the voice acting and all that stuff. But very happy with the launch. We've done really well out of it. So
I mean, I would say for your guys' game, like, it seems like it really took off. To be honest with you, because I know I found out about it through, I can't remember where I found out, through something, and then I played the demo and I was like, definitely getting it. And when it came out, I was waiting for it. Awesome. So I'm sure that you've had some good experiences.
And I worked with a PR guy like for the last launch bit, which was really good. Like, I hadn't done that before, but it was like the equivalent, like, in terms of PR company, it was the equivalent of us, like, just almost like the solo dev, small tiny team, but a PR place. Like, he just like did it. It was just one guy sort of doing his own little thing. But that was interesting doing that, because I'd just done that part of game launch myself, where it's just like have a big press list and email lots of people, and send them keys and try and get attention that way.
Mini map.
But it was good.
Yeah.
That element to the launch, and it made it a bit more exciting as well. Yeah.
I think he's the first dev we've ever had that said they actually got somebody to market for them.
It was really, it was kind of limited. It was so a PR, so it was really just the PR push, like press mail outs, that kind of stuff, and I mean a bit of talking strategy stuff. But it's an interesting thing. Like, I still did the trailers myself and things like that. So that's I think tends to be the more expensive part of like what people think of as marketing. And then also, if some people or some PR agencies will like pay streamers to play the game, pretend they like it, which I didn't want to do. So, but that's very
I feel like that's kind of
the modern thing. Is like that's a big thing with people, which people do a lot.
That drives me nuts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a strange thing to me.
Like, what's up, chat? Today we're playing the Drifter. Like, bro, you only play Call of Duty. Yeah, but today we're playing the Drifter, man. Yeah, and you're like, go. Okay.
Tiny little words saying sponsored somewhere.
I think wasn't there like a big content creator or someone who like sponsored by this game, but then he kept laughing because he knew that the game was like terrible. Like, he couldn't like hold his like he had to just laugh at every time, and then he kind of stopped playing because it was like so bad. Like, he didn't even want to take it. But I think like those fake. I don't know if I want to say fake, but like, those created, the reactions wouldn't last long.
In the end, because to them it's still business. To them, that's why.
I mean, someone's making money.
10 years ago, that would have been a big controversy if someone had found out they'd taken money and then like said that they liked a game. Whereas now it all feels like that's what people expect.
It's commonplace.
Like the sort of journalism's changed, and now it's more in the content creator side of things. It's interesting. It's it's interesting to me historically.
No, 100%. I feel and I don't know how Anthony feels about this, because I think he gets more gigs than I do, but there's been times I've had people email me and I played their game, and I'll email them back and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I played your game. I'm sorry, but I feel like I'm always nice, and I'm like, I feel like maybe it needs a little bit more work, or this isn't for me. But there every time, and I think I'm very subconscious about when I do put videos out there, and I let people know like, hey, I either got this through Quest Unplayed or Minimap or wherever I got it from. But I played this first and I liked it, or else I wouldn't show you it. Like I'm like really big on the like.
Keys are different because it's like that's kind of a win-win, like mutually, like it's just a nice like gesture. Like it doesn't cost the dev anything to send keys. It's just a like convenience kind of thing almost. But you're actually paying, or like that I don't know. It's that conflict of interest is so strong when someone's, because I think most of the time for a content creator, the idea is like we'll always just say what we think about it, no matter what. If you know. So you can pay us and we'll do a bit on it, but we'll just say what we think. But the conflict of interest there is so strong because you obviously that becomes like your business. You've got to make money somehow, and you don't
100%. Yeah.
If you always hate the games, then and say that to your audience, no one's going to keep getting you to
unless you
play them.
You tell people you're the onion of content creators. Well, Anthony, have you ever streamed a game that somebody gave you and you're just like, I can't? Has there ever been a game that you're like, ugh? You don't have to tell me the game, but has that ever happened?
A few times, but
yeah. Have you ever denied? Have you ever played a game first and said, "I don't want to do this"?
There are a few times that happen to that because those kind of occasion happens where you could get where the indie developers actually kind of force your hand as well because they send you an email saying, "Hey, can you check out this game? Here's a Steam key." It's like, oh, okay. It's the first time I heard your game.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I think, I feel like if the game's really good, I don't have a problem. But I would always be a person. I would have to play it first. And I've had some people like, hey, check this out. This is my demo, and I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? There's like not a whole lot of...
I think generally people are happy for someone to cover their game, even if they don't like it. I mean, obviously,
just get it out there.
Yeah.
But it is good. Like any coverage is good because like people might see you playing it, and they might be someone who covers games too, and they might like it. And so
they hate you, and they're like, he hates it. I'm gonna like it.
Well, the worst thing at all is just like no one caring enough to even play your game.
Yeah, I think
when bad and are critical. I think
I think like the worst would be like searching the name or the title of your game and then nothing pops up on Google. That's probably the worst. Then
and it's also the most common. Like most games don't get a single thing. Like it's
exactly.
Like you play the game for like if it's a game that you never played before, give it like 30 minutes or so, and then see if it's something you like. Because that 30 minutes will give you that I guess outcome if you want to keep going or okay, that's it.
I think now they say like it's 15 minutes. Like the first 15 minutes has to, the game has to catch your attention in order for you to.
Honestly, like the first, you can look at a Steam page and in a few seconds, make a decision.
Like trailer number 1 obviously is like a minute, like less than a minute, and then you play for like 10 minutes and you're like, okay, this is not for me.
I'm gonna tell you, when I play a game, I'm always a little weary if there's not a demo added to it and then I don't know anything about it. Because you're just like, I think, and I'm not going to name the game, but I recently played a game for, I don't know, it was like one stream, and I bought it for like $4, so I wasn't too like worried about it. But I'm not gonna lie, I was so bored. And one of my people messaged me later, like, you looked really bored, and I was like, yeah. So here we go again. In my head, I was thinking, God, it's the longest stream of my life.
Like that was risk taker. You got risk it for the biscuit.
I mean, and sometimes I think that's one. It was like I kept telling Chad, I was like, it's $4. You know what I mean? I don't even remember how much I paid for the Drifter. I just threw my money at it.
20 US, but I think it was a launch discount as well.
Yeah, I think it was 20. Yeah, something like that. And I just said, here, take my money.
Yeah, take my money.
And then I don't know if the money hits you in the face or not, or
comes out of the disk drive.
But like even $20, if it's like a really good game, doesn't really hurt. You know what I mean? That's like here in America, that's like lunch and something. Nowadays, like it's pretty much
like, especially for a small dev, because you're like, how the hell am I supposed to work out what to charge for it? But I mean, basically, you just look at what similar games charge and do the same, and don't try and be clever, because
Yeah.
people like see similar games and then your game comes out and it costs more, then they're gonna be like, what? If it's less, then you're gonna make less money. So just go with the flow. I think it's the
I
best
They'd be like,
thing.
they'd be like, if it costs more, it better be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it better be
Then
good. Yeah. If it's I think that's one of the good and bad things of indie. A lot of times indies now, like I said, kind of remind me, and I'm gonna make this mention again. I'm sorry, y'all, but it reminds me of punk rock. Like when I used to listen to punk rock as a kid, you'd buy the records. It said they only pay $5 for the CD, and so it's kind of the same with me for indies. But like if I really like an indie game and it's dope, like I'm like, yeah, I'll like pay $20-$30 for it, because I feel like that's even that used to be considered a lot, and it still can kind of be in the indie realm, but compared to AAA games, that's nothing.
I was a bit nervous about 20 because the 6 years since the last game, it was maybe a bit less, but yeah, so that that price had moved up a bit, but like people don't really have more disposable income now, so it was still like it felt a bit.
Yeah,
you're charging more than I would have charged that long ago.
I believe it.
So yeah,
that's
but 100%. I just the launch, so I had a steeper launch discount than some people have, because I was like, I think that like makes it a bit better. It's interesting. I mean, a big part of like being like charging a bit more just means you're a bit more flexible with sales as well, so you can put it on discount and not feel like hardly getting anything when it's on discount. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like you had a good price point, because I'm still playing the game. I think it's super dope. And it, like I said, you can definitely tell that you put like 6 years of like thinking and everything in this, because it's got a very robust story. Awesome. Like it's very robust, and like very intricate characters. You're making decisions. I ultimately liked your dude right away, except for I'm a very like angry person, so I'm like, be a little tougher, and he's like, I'm just a nice guy, and I'm like, stupid pacifist, I swear. But I think that actually makes the game fun, that he's kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is there any plans on, I haven't got to the end yet, is there any plans for anything more, or any of the other characters in the story, or what do you think comes after this?
It's not something I planned. Like I wanted it to definitely feel like it wraps up nicely. It's not like a cliffhanger or anything. So I didn't want it. Yeah, I want it to feel like, cool, like a very satisfying ending and story and stuff like that. People have asked for like more of the detective side of things.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, you should do a spin-off with the detective.
A lot more normal of a character, like to like main character, right? Because video is fun.
I feel like you could do it. I feel like that would be a cool spin-off, is to do a spin-off of him as or as a detective guy.
I think it'd be fun having him.
Before you said it, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be fun.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that said it.
But I definitely like doing that style of like adventure game as well. So I definitely want to do more. I've got a like kind of much sort of more old-fashioned style point and click called Telwinium, like this series I've been making as like game jam installment things, and I want to sort of finish that up and then wrap that up as a single game as well. But that's like more very old, like the old-fashioned graphics. So it's like that is properly 16 colors, and wow, the puzzles. I'm not trying to be as like generous with the puzzles and trying to make them feel modern. So that they're like there's a lot more like getting stumped on puzzles and stuff like that. But it's like it's meant to be
Anthony's game.
It's meant to be the 90s, like you feel like you're in the 90s when you're playing it, kind of thing.
Really?
So that's gonna be my palate cleanser, like out in a year game, as opposed to the Drifter, which took me forever.
This is just your kind of like.
I need a small thing to do after the big one.
Okay.
This is understandable.
It's a much smaller audience. I don't have to try and make it big because it hasn't cost as much and stuff. So that I'm looking forward to that, because it's. But yeah, for the moment, I'm still working on Drifter, so I'm doing like sort of localization.
That's interesting.
And then porting for consoles and stuff like that.
Which platforms are you working on?
I'll just do a Switch and Switch 2 for now.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's a good choice.
That was
the first thing that popped in my head too.
Yeah, that was
me too.
The kind of intention. I think and then I don't think I'd do Xbox, but PlayStation maybe. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like, I don't really know. Just play it by ear.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like that'd be Switch would definitely be a good rollout.
Yeah, I've had it running on Switch almost since day one, like because I wanted to have a control scheme that worked on that handhold, like, and worked with a controller in your hands and felt natural. That so you don't feel like, this would be better in front of a PC with a mouse or something. So that's always been the kind of plan.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I think we're about to kind of wrap up things. Do you have anything you want to add to the fans and people who might not have played the game yet?
Yeah, if you want, like, try a sort of more modern version of like what's kind of a more dated genre, but like one that sort of sort of is trying to amp it up and make it kind of feel like an edge of your seat kind of thing. Yeah, definitely check it out. There is a demo, but it's just up on itch.io at the moment, but you can check that out. And we've also got heaps of free adventure games and stuff on our itch page.
Okay.
Oh, really?
But then I would have gone crazy if I hadn't done like lots of little side hobby projects, like I was talking about. Like that's the stuff that got me into making games. So I still like doing that as a hobby, even if I'm just taking a couple of weeks break from the main big game to like just like forget about it for a little while and do some other little stupid idea.
Just be like, okay, I need a break.
Yeah, exactly. I need a break. I'm gonna work on this other game. Yeah,
that's actually pretty cool that you have the demo on itch.io and everything like that. Like, I love that.
Yeah, it's just such a very nice, friendly, easy platform as well. So you don't make money out of it, but it's just a nice element of game dev, I think.
I mean, it's a good place to probably try out new things and see what people say about it without risking the fires of angriness.
And that was kind of part of how the Drifter came about as well. Was we did a small game jam in like a week or two, which was the first time I tried a serious kind of story. And made this game called Peridium, which was kind of a bit like The Thing or something, that kind of thing, like point-and-click adventure, though. And yeah, people really liked it. So that was after that point, I was like, okay, maybe I should try and make a bigger, serious point-and-click. It's like that thriller genre. So I like the idea from the game dev's perspective of doing like game jam style things. And because you can do them quickly and you can do a bunch of different things and you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket, and then you just see what sticks and what like hits hard, and then you go, okay, that's the thing to focus on for the next big project. So it's been good for us, but also I really love all the little games. Like I'm usually as excited about those as I am about the really big ones, which is weird because it's like vastly different scale of like those things don't sustain our business, whereas the big ones do, obviously. So that keeps the lights on. But yeah, they're definitely fun, and the ideas are just like I like having the more creative ideas, which you can do with the little weird games and stuff like that. Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
So,
yeah. So for those who haven't played it yet, it's the demo is on itch.io. Like you said, I'll probably have the link on this description, and then you can probably give it a shot before you actually go ahead and buy it from GOG or Steam.
Yeah.
And it's coming to Switch, so if you want to kind of wait on that, you can probably buy it on Switch when it comes out.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
it's fun. Good story.
Yes. Zach really liked it.
It has puzzles, so if I liked it and it's got puzzles, that's definitely...
Yeah.
Because usually I go, ew, puzzles, and I put my controller down and leave. But this one, I was like, oh.
Thank you so much for coming, Dave. It was super fun, and I hope you have fun making that little project after this one, like you've mentioned. And good luck with your future. And also, when you're ready to launch the small project, you should probably come back. I think that might be like really interesting episode as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I need that link to that merch.
Yes, please share those and on my Discord, and I'll put it on the description so that people can kind of see it.
Dave, do it.
All right, thanks, Dave. All right, thank you so much for coming, everyone, and for listening. Bye.
You know what? I forgot to ask one question.
Okay, fine. Go. Last one.
All right. No, I got one question. Everybody gets their eyes rolling. Calm down, okay? What if they call and say, "Hey, Drifter, Dave the Diver crossover. What are we doing?"
Oh yeah.
He's over there looking for the body or whatever, and Dave pops out of the water. He's like, "I found it," and you're like, "Oh, thanks, Dave." He's like, "Here you go," and just swims off. No.
Yeah,
it could work. Yeah. Okay. So
you haven't finished the game. Maybe that's how it ends.
Okay. So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, if you're listening to this, Jeho, take a look at it. All right.
Dave the Diver and everything.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Dave the Diver and
everyone.
Drifter coming out in 2027. That's not real.
False alarm. False alarm.
Will you pay to say that?
Yes.